Many years ago, I happened to go to a carnival with my clown mentor, Dennis, when I was in the Big Show Hall. And he was quite a character, this guy, let me tell you. But he got me started, and I have great appreciation. So we're checking the carnival out. You know, it's a typical carnival, but they had a small mini circus there. And of course, he and I decided, you know, we're immediately going to shift our energies, go straight to the circus. And it was really cool. It was a mini circus. You know, I'd never seen anything like this. Everybody did everything. And so when it was finished, I was like really exhilarated. I was pumped. And I thought, I wonder if they need a clown. I don't know where this came from. It just, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll act on that. So I went to, you know, the owner of the circus, and as I was walking up to him, I thought to myself, well, he's going to say no, then I'll be on my way. But he said, yeah, we need a clown. And I was like, oh, man. This, you know, is one of those moments, you know, that can change your destiny. It was like put up or shut up time. So I decided to put up, strangely, to me. And I said, okay. And so he gave me a test, you know, and it was really interesting. So he says he wanted me to help tear down, you know, the tent. And so here I am having a mighty, mighty battle with this 30-pound stake in asphalt with a 35-pound hammer. I wasn't much bigger than I am now. I wasn't doing too well. I want to tell you that right now. I figured that's the end of my career. Thank goodness. And but no, he gave me another test. I had a chance to redeem myself. And so he said, show up in 3 days, and I want you to do a solo clown routine. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure. And so that was absolutely, if I had thought about it, I would realize it was totally impossible. It's ridiculous. I had nothing in the oven. And so I went home and I scoured my bookcase, and I remembered I have a book of clown routines. I went through it, you know, very meticulously. There was one routine that might possibly save my butt. And so I show up in 3 days. I can't believe I'm doing this. And I tell the clown to stand out there and hold up a hoop. And I have a stuffed dog, and I kick it right through, miraculously went right through the center of the hoop. It was the most cockamamie, ridiculous routine you ever want to see in your life. But strangely, he hired me. And it was like, what? Put up or shut up. I put up again. And so, but bad ill fortune or good fortune, who knows? I could not contact the man. You know, there was a disconnect when I tried to call, and I could not get a hold of him. I tried everything. So I was frantically going through the Circus Report magazine, which had opportunities. I found one circus, the Tarzan Zerbini Circus, was playing in my ear. And so I said, I will call them up. I called up the manager, Joe Bauer, and he gave me a little bit of a flim-flam thing. You know, it was not too excited about me. I sent in my picture and resume. That's all you could do at the time. And so he called me a couple weeks later. He said, are you a good clown? I said, yes! Again, it was you know, it was in that moment, it was like, yes, either I get in the circus. If I went, I don't know, sir, maybe, I don't think I would have been in the circus. So he says, show up January 18th, and, you know, and so I did. And there I was. 10,000 seats. Nobody there. So I waited for the clowns. The clowns didn't show up until about an hour and a half before my first circus performance I ever would do. And so I said, are you going to show me the routines? They said, yeah, sure. You do this, 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 and that. You got it? And I said, can you do that one more time? And so they went, do this, do this, do this, do this. Yeah, jump, flip around, and make sure you pop the balloon, and that's it. You have it? And I was like, oh, I was really sweating at this time because I realized I'd be like a 1st of May, which means you're just a green clown, and maybe they would kick me out. So I said, oh, okay. So I went and I did the routine, the best I could possibly do. But I bombed. Even I knew I bombed. It was awful. I thought, oh my God. But I had one more chance. So what did I do? The only thing I could do as a Buddhist of many, many years, I went to find a place to chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo and sweat a lot. I went into this old beat-up former ticket booth. It was full of dust. It was hot as hell. And I was, I was chanting for my life. And, after 2 hours, then I went to do the second performance, and I didn't know how I had done. I was like, I don't know. So I'm wandering around kind of in a daze, like, how did I do? Then in front of me, I saw the circus owner and the agent that had hired me, Joe Bauer. And they had huge smiles on their faces. And they gave me a big shake of hand. And I was like, yes! And that started my incredible circus career. Thank you.